What's up guys, and welcome back for some Glorious Smite today. We're doing Nemesis Siege for Nemesis week. I'm in basically lane with a left ass cheek Aphrodite, because that's what we call her, because that's what she's showing off. And we're up against a Freya and a Hercules, which is quite a deadly lane, however, with Aphrodite. Very unlikely to die. Oh, we're going in for the second one, and it's another one for the Afro, no problem. Those lovebirds hurt. And over in the other lane, we have Ullr and Nox. Quite a good little combo as well. If Ullr lands the Axe stun, then it's quite easy setup for the Nox. The Nox is actually really strong. If you can land the root, the silence root combo just deals disgustingly obscene amount of damage, and they're also really strong as well. CC immunity, big AoE. It looks really cool. It's satisfying to throw as well. And oh yeah, you know what. And of course it debuffs the enemies and applies a dot. I think it's a dot anyway. And also a debuff, I think, it reduces their damage by 30%, which is pretty fucking high. So yeah, pretty strong. And then my team were up against the enemy combo of Apollo and Kumbhakarna. Now Freya deals a lot of damage. This is pre-patch, combo breaker patch. So no pen boost and Mage Gent, thank fuck. And I recognise that, hey, Freya hurts. I'm gonna have to get the Urchin. This will protect me from the Freya and help against the physical still, and I'm here to try and get a kill. Now, I am gonna ult. I probably don't need to, but I do mainly just for the slow, just to make sure that I can confirm the kill. Might not have needed to, but again, it confirms it is better to confirm it than not. And I'll talk about Urchin. A lot of people usually confuse us. Why do you buy Head Urchin? She's an assassin, blah blah blah. It's the way she works, right? She's an AE god, she wants to box, she's got a shield, her passive helps her box, and she's got the slows to zone you down and the one for the chase, right? She's AE based and she wants to box. So defense goes a long way. She doesn't need full damage. Her ult, which helps you box again, takes away, strips protections and movement speed and gives them to you. So you're going to make them squishy, so you don't need that much pen, right? And it actually takes a percentage of the HP as well, or their current HP. It's a very strong ability, and it very easily sets up good damage. That's why you always see a lot of Nemesis build cooldown. Her ultimate's that good that you want to buy the cooldown for her. It's that good, right? So, in High Urchin's like, it's the best, probably the best defense item in the game, honestly. For what it provides, for what it costs, I don't think anything even comes close. I think it's just that good. The fact that other people don't buy it, I'm just going to put down to their unwillingness to wait for the stacks, but I'm even talking about without the stacks. It's probably still the best defensive item in the game. Put it this way, it offers 45 physical magic defense, 250 health, 250 mana for 2500 gold. That's really good. I mean, it's not even that expensive. The only other items that offer both physical and magic defense are the aura items. You could maybe compare it to Heartward Amulet or something, or Sovereignty, right? So they offer like what? How much is Heartward Amulet? It's like 21, isn't it? 200. A little bit cheaper, fair enough, 400 gold or thereabouts. And it offers 300 health, which is slightly higher, and it's got, I believe, 60 magic defense, 20 fizz. But I'd rather have the additional physical defense. And then, of course, when Urchin's fully stacked, it's 65. That means it's actually higher in defenses than Heartward Amulet, 4 mages. Higher than it. That's crazy good. Right, so it's higher magic defense, 45 additional physical defense. You lose 50 health, you gain 250 mana. Oh, fair enough, you don't get the MP5, but I don't really give a shit about that. It compares so wonderfully. I can see the team chasing the. I feel like they're gonna get it because there's fucking freedom chasing it. Yeah, so I just fucking, and I get a passive, a fucking assist being so close, and I took the red buff, which is just amazing. So yeah, Urchin's fucking amazing. I guess we need to know. The only reason I'll ever start Mystical Mail or another item like that, which you might still see sometimes depending on the game, which is usually obviously outside of Conquest. The reason for that is simple. I want to, it depends on the comp. If I'm up against, like, if I see 3 fizz and 1 mage, I'm going to assume there's a good chance it'll be double fizz, right? It's 50-50 odds there. So it makes more sense just to get the straight mystical. And if there's 3 fizz, 1 mage, I'm not going to get any magic defense anyway, so I'm not going to bother. Oh yeah, and this was testing for the combo breaker patch, so I'm going sort of traditional Nemesis build. It actually needs slightly tweaked, but you see the kin size earlier again, that's because it's traditional. Like, if any of you remember back in the day, I used to build Nemesis, usually still with Hide Urchin, boots, there's boots, Hide Urchin, Kins, Titans, old Witchblade, but Witchblade's no longer the movement speed, so I usually just get Frostbind now. And I can't remember what the other item would have been. I can't remember what the other item was. What was it? Titan's Bane, that's it. Sometimes I get Executioners, but sometimes I had to go push towers, so I got Titans. So we're going to build similar to that, because again it was testing for the combo breaker. Kin size is getting a price reduction, which makes it more favourable. And because I used to just get rage, I'm like, yeah, fuck, I'm not going to wait for 300 gold. But the way testing works, I know I said this slightly different in a previous video. If you're against a lot of tanky teams and the fight's going to be long and drawn out, kin size is better. But for sheer burst against less tanky targets, and I'm just getting so fucking disgustingly greedy. I did get it, but I'm going to die. The Afro tried to keep me alive. She tried. She actually ulted for me, and she healed, but I mean I get slowed by Freya, and yeah, I just took too much tower shots. You know, greed, what the fuck. I was recording, and it's like, fuck it, I got to get greedy. Greed for the win. So, yeah, you don't always want Kins. They've got 2 tanks, obviously, so out of 4. So Kin size seems like a good pickup. Again, the burst from Rage is just too good. Obviously Kin sustained DPS, but the raw burst Rage is still pretty good. 50% crit chance is still nice. It's just a one-off kind of damage aim. It really combos up well with Executioners, so yeah, it's good. It's good. And you look at Aphrodite and fucking looks the exact same build. Classy. So yeah, there you go. That's that kind of explained. Now with the price reduction to Kins, it is very more. Is it? I don't know if it's very more or a lot more or whatever favourable, but it definitely swings it back in its court a little bit, right? We went from, yeah, I'm just getting rage every game, to, well, now I might get Kins more often, right? It's now more of a balance. I think people have forgotten that Kins, even with the damage nerf and the percentage nerf, or the attack speed nerf, it's still really good, right? It's still a fucking good item. And again, you strip protections, so, I mean, it makes Kins do more damage. It works really well with exec, which I think would be the core damage. In fact, I think if I was to kind of rework Nemesis build, is probably what I would end up getting most of the time as a good sort of standard build. Would be the Frostbound, which I'm about to pick up now, with these same 3 items, Urchin, Taxi Boots, Kins. And then I would probably get Executioners. And then it depends on enemy comp what that last item would be. If there's nothing you need to specifically build against, Jotons is good, because the CDR is still good. If you need some CDR but you need to get some other defensive option, then items like Wingblade are good because they offer CDR. If it's a heavy Fizz team, then items like Midgardian work really well. If it's a heavy magic focused team, you obviously still get your Urchin at this point, then you would maybe get the Heartworld Amulet or a Bulwark of Hope. And I'm trying so hard not to ult him. I don't want to waste the ult, and I think my 2 is going to come off, but yeah. Daniel's Pioneer's autism. Again, I don't want to waste it, but I'm looking at it. I'll ult the fucking Hercules because he's big and bulky. I know the Kumbhakarna's going to get fucked, so I'm going to go chase him down. You can see Kin size putting in some work on the sustained front, which is really nice. 32 per extra hit, which is really nice. And he nearly got fucked, but Aphrodite pushed him away, but we're still chasing. It's actually easy to kill the Kumbhakarna, holy shit. So yeah, in this game mode, I would go exec beatstick, because the beatstick will help me trade with the ADC, help me trade with the Freya by turning off their healing. Beatstick applies to all healing, over 20 pen as well. It's fucking amazing aim. And it would fuck with the Hercules healing, taking him from 90% returned down to 50% returned, which is again pretty strong. So yeah, that would be what I build this time. I believe I actually buy Titans over exec in this game, because again it was the traditional route, the way I used to build. But in hindsight, get exec, right? Just get exec. It's better. It really is, unless you need to push towers and then get Titans, obviously. So yeah, that would be the changes I would make, and that's how I recommend you build. And again, you don't always need to get Kins. I don't recommend the fucking full burst crit Nemesis, I don't think it's needed. I don't recommend lifesteal Nemesis, I don't think it's needed. I'm not saying they're bad. Deathbringer's obviously a fucking amazingly overpowered item, but I don't think she needs it. It's one of those things, again, you look at the kit. She has great boxing abilities, her ult strips protections. You don't need the Deathbringer and shit, they're just getting in the way. It's the same reason why I only get Rage and not Rage Deathbringer. Even though it increases the DPS, I have to give up something else to get it. and there's nothing I want to give up. Do I want to give up the attack speed, which will reduce the DPS? Do I give up fucking protection so I die faster, and if I'm dead then I can't fucking reduce, I can't deal any damage, so I'm not reduce my DPS again. He ulted there because he thought I was going to ult him. I actually have to give him credit for that, it's very smart, but a bit premature. But again, it was clever. He tried to get the CC meet up, and you can see the damage kin size applies. Fucking hell, just chunking away at him. Chunking. Because that's what kin size does, it's the tank killer. And yet sometimes in SPL videos I'll be watching, and they'll be up against lots of tanks, and you'll still see them like go for Eekavale and shit, and Nutkins, or Exec and Nutkins. It's like, they're all so tanky, and all the Guardians of E stuff, and you're not building kin size. And you just don't know why. You kind of want to reach into the screen, reach into the fucking player's fucking headset, reach through their fucking headset where they're all communicating, and slap them and say, buy kin size, you tit, and then come back out and go to watch again. Because it's pretty dumb. That's all I'm saying. It is pretty dumb. So I'm here to help. By here to help I mean I'm here to kill. But man, Freya and a fucking ADC, sometimes I think I need to fucking know my limits in killing that shit. Sprint OP, that's why they nerfed it. I actually do like the sprint nerf, like I call for it. Oh shit, yeah, they actually reverted the Fatalis nerf. No, the Fatalis buff. I wanted that as well. It's like they actually listen to smart people. If you think I'm smart. I clearly do. Because I would have said it like that. So yeah, Nemesis Siege. Just build it with your warrior and you're sorted. Oh yeah, Ravana. I got to finally play Ravana in some legit games. Ended up with a fucking rotten score in one of them. But I still played really well. I outboxed the Bologna. When we were both even in gold. She could put ahead and she outboxed me. And I think my build was a bit better. But, you know, she still outboxed me eventually. But I don't think he's as bad as everyone says. Everyone thinks, oh man, he's so bad. He's not bad. I think the problem people have with him is that he's not Bologna. But you can't just say, oh, he's bad because he's not as broken as Bologna. Broke Bologna's still got a fucking disgustingly fucking unbalanced... Oh, it's a nice ultimate. It's bloated as fuck. It needs nerfed. Like, it's just because he is not as bloated and fucking overpowered as her. Her kit doesn't make him bad. It just doesn't make him overpowered. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, he's still strong. Not overpowered. He's balanced. Holy shit. If you wanted to give him positive buffs, because he's probably going to end up in like fucking B+ tier or something like that, which again, nothing wrong with that. It means he's close to perfect. The only two changes I would make, and they're very minor changes by the way, would be... Yeah, you can see me fucking try to squeeze in there, get the kills, body block like a champ, because I'm still technically the tankiest person here. Would make the range on his 1 slightly higher, and make the heal on the 3 worth it. As I level the 2 before the 3, because the 2, if you level the 2 on Ravana before the 3, it reduces his cooldown on it, and we don't get a reduced cooldown at 3, so it makes more sense to me to just straight up level the 2, get the cooldown more often, get the damage immunity more often, rather than get the heal, because the heal's just, again, not worth it. And it doesn't get any reduced cooldown or increased in anything. What a little slice to unlast it. So yeah, like I said, I wouldn't get it. That's just me speaking, but I personally wouldn't get it. We wouldn't get the 3 for it. I know this is about Nemesis, I'm talking about Ravana, but, you know, fucking... It's almost if people want another Bologna. They just want more and more bloated, overpowered kits, rather than saying, look, this guy's quite well balanced, maybe needs 2 small touches in his favour, but they'd just be small. Because I like the way he plays, I like his fucking idea. His idea is, like, he's supposed to be a martial arts, right? He runs up to you and starts fucking punching you, and I like that, right? And it's satisfying to play. You can, when big damage comes down, because when I was fighting the Bologna at the start, if you're wondering how I ended up losing the lane, because I first played her, kicked her ass. Their jungle came and rattled me, and then their support mid came and rattled me again, that was me at the game. But I was still the first one to fight. I just jumped in head first, started punching. When she goes for big dirty bludgeon, you activate the 2, damage immunity, you deal damage back, and you can do that when you're like fucking punching anyone, right? You're fucking punching Hercules, punch, 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 punch. He goes to throw his giant boulder at you. You can do the 2 and dodge it. That's pretty cool, right? You're fucking fighting a Freya. She does a 2-1. You can use your 2 for it. It lasts for 0.75 of a second, but so it can take like 2 shots from Freya, 2-1. Maybe if you time it well enough, like you can block some damage, and it deals damage back, and it gives you a 50% movement increase temporarily. And again, it feels good. And the one deals a lot of damage if you get his passive up. You know, you keep punching, the stack goes up, and you smash the 1. That deals a lot of damage, right? Really a lot. Then his 3's a root. which is not for a very long time, but and the damage, again, the kill doesn't really go down, so it's not really up to much. But it's got a heal on it, but the heal's not very strong, which is the problem. I initially thought it healed you for the damage you dealt. It doesn't. It deals you for 5% up to 20% of the damage you dealt, which is... it's not comparable, right? It's just not. Anyway, Nox OP here. Oh, what a fucking... Oh, I wanted to dive that so badly. I still really do, but fucking Kumakara, man, putting in a shift. So, hey, he's fun to play. And again, I know this is Nemesis week, but fuck it, he's new, and I like what I like what I play. He reminds me of Osiris, and I loved Osiris back in the day before he kept nerfing his attack speed, because that was kind of like what Osiris had. He was an attack speed god. His kit was again built around boxing. I'll tell you the one thing Osiris has got over fucking Ravana is his ult. His ult is just a straight up jump with anti-heal on it, whereas Ravana's is more of like a teleport to a god kind of thing, and it doesn't really have any damage on it, to be honest. It's like nothing on it. It's just kind of weird. It doesn't feel as good, and I don't think you see swimming because I've had my ult jump thing cancelled. It's not really a jump, but it kind of is. It's weird. If you've played him, you'll know what I'm talking about. So I don't know. He's good, but he needs a little bit of tiny, I can't stress that enough, tiny bit of positive change. And again, people will still complain, oh, he's underpowered. He's not. He's just not broken like Bellona. If you compare everyone to fucking Bellona, they're all going to seem fucking weak. I can compare Thor to Bellona, and Thor looks weak, and Thor's actually strong. I can compare Bastet to fucking Bellona, and she looks weak. I can fucking compare nearly anyone in the game to Bellona that makes them look weak. That's because she's got a fucking bloated kit. Hi-rez still haven't addressed that fucking problem. It's probably because I keep fucking asking for a Circuit nerf rather than a Bellona nerf. And I played Bellona recently as well, and I couldn't fucking believe how disgustingly OP she was. I was 2k behind, right? I had a... Fair enough, he had a lower rate in the main casuals, but he was a Masters level player, right? And he kind of trolled. I called jungle for him. He called jungle anyway and picked it. Fucking Alec Boulder. And he went Fenrir. He bought Boomers after I bought it because I waited to check because I had the funniest feeling he was fucking trolling me. But you know, Fenrir Soul's a thing, so I gave him lots of time. Noticed didn't buy anything. He was the last one to buy, so I fuck it. Bought Boomers and went. He followed after me, and then he said, "Well, you have Boomers." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm jungle." He's like, "I called." I'm like, "I called first," and I did. I even screenshot it just in case. And it was just, I couldn't believe that he'd fucking went do jungle. He ended up getting wrecked. Everyone on my team got wrecked except me. I sold everyone. I was 2k behind an SPL level player, ADC. He's in SPL, and I forget his name. I was blowing it, and if I had my ult to kill him, he had to ult me and run away with 1 HP twice. The third time he bought full HP, full mana, 1v1. I'm 2k behind. I kick his ass so easily. I end up temporarily going solo because he won't go solo even though I killed it first, and he's just feeding, and he's build shite, and it's master level Fenrir player. And I fucking, there's a solo Ymir, and I fucking destroy him while being about 500 gold behind at this point, because our entire team's behind. It's just so OP. Anyway, this is about Nemesis. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. As always, I'll see you all next time.